My name is Scovia. The most important thing I learned in school is to have a better future, or a better foundation of my future. My dream for a future is to become a doctor. If I were a teacher for a day, I would make sure that my students understand me better in a way that I explain to them thoroughly. I'd be louder for the whole class to hear what I say. My favorite subject is biology because it makes me understand what I'm living with. Our project name is Meteorological Stars. When we came up with that idea, we also found out that we have some instruments which are found at the weather station, like the wind vane, which is used to show the direction of wind, the wind sock, which is used to measure the strength of wind. We also have the rain gauge, which is used to measure the amount of rainfall received in an area. A measuring cylinder, which is besides it, which helps it in measuring the amount of rainfall which is received. That rain gauge, it is just in form of a pencil to collect the rainfall which is from the clouds. We also have the Stevenson screen, which helps us a lot. It helps us to keep our delicate weather instruments in it. For us to keep it safe and out of reach of children, we have to make sure that it is raised above the ground level. This project has really made us to understand very well also in class, in a way that we are able to touch and see what we see in the book. We are able to make it for ourselves. If we get to have an actual weather station in our school, we'll have to make sure that at the end of the month, we'll be able to identify the amount of rainfall which we have received, the strength of wind, then the direction of wind, because you may find that some of the winds are coming from the desert areas, which is the dry winds. So it will help us to establish and update the students on weekly assemblies and the school administration on how we have been working with the weather station and how the weather has been during the course of a month. Other schools who are not having a weather station will also have to explain to them how these weather instruments work, how they are supposed to be handled and how they are supposed to be kept. And they use on a particular instrument like a rain gauge, how does it work? How will you collect the rainfall which is received per that hour, and how will you measure it? And how do you want the rain gauge to be, on which centimeters from the ground level, because it is not placed just down on the ground. So it has to be raised so that it will collect a correct amount of rainfall which will be received in a month or in a year.